Hello to all of your beautiful little faces. My name is Occasionally Elite, and welcome back to Story Saturday, guys. Hope you guys are having an awesome morning. Now, today's story is a story that really left a mark on me, guys. This was the time that I was caught stealing for the first time. Now, I was about 6 or 7 years old, and I was homeschooled back in the day, so my mom would take us everywhere with her. Like, we were not old enough to be home alone, so she would have to take us everywhere. Now, we would constantly go to grocery stores. We would go to, like the clothing store, like you guys know about my old story, and we'd just go pretty much everywhere together, and we would constantly spend time in the van doing our homework and everything. And so my mom one day had to go to the grocery store. Now, we drove and we arrived at the store, and it was probably a good 20 minutes away from my house, and my mom is pretty smart when it comes to money, so she would always use coupons to get better deals. So this particular store, 20 minutes away, had good deals on milk or bread or whatever, and so it was actually called Albertsons. Now, as far as I know, it's still there, and basically, we go in and we do our round of groceries. We get our milk and our bread, our fruit, veggies, and everything. And I would spend most of my time in the toy aisle, despite grocery stores never, ever carrying Legos. And Legos are like my all-time favorite toy. And so they never actually carried Legos. And so I always had to like look at the $1 squirt guns and all the little caps and stupid stuff that they had. And sometimes I would spend my time looking at birthday cards and stuff. I would like open up the singing ones. It was a good time, guys. I was easily amused. It was a good time. So anyway, we continue on. My mom finally comes to get me, and we go to the checkout lane, and there's something every kid loves and desires in every checkout lane ever. And that special item is candy. Now, there was a bunch of bins that were just filled with lollipops and other types of candy. There were like Tootsie Rolls, there were suckers, there was just like gum, there was just all sorts of candy. And so I was like, I could really use some of that candy in my body right now. I could really use it, and I think I'll take it for myself. So I saw little Tootsie Rolls, and I saw a little piece of hard candy, and they were probably like 10 cents each, honestly. They were so cheap. So while no one was looking, I snagged them and I put them in my pocket. And what comes next will shock you. Just kidding, I'm not going to be that guy. So we discreetly walk out, and I'm just like following my mom. I have the goods in my pocket. And finally we drive home. We get back to my house, and I take out the candy, and I show my brothers. I'm like, hey, guys, check out what I took from the store. Are you guys proud of me? And then they tell on me, guys. Yep, they tell on me. And my mom was quite disappointed and quite upset, and she made me drive back to the store with her. And this was probably one of the more horrible moments of my life, was the fact that I had to go and admit to the manager that I stole 2 pieces of 10-cent candy. And the manager was like a complete savage. He was like, okay, kid, if you do this again, I'm going to call the police, and they're going to come and take you away. And I just like immediately just broke down and started crying. I was like freaking out. I was like, please, I'm just a boy. I'm sorry. They were 10-cent candy. I'll never do it again. I'm so very sorry. And so like this guy legit just like threatened to call the cops on a 6-year-old kid for taking 20 cents worth of candy. I just couldn't stand the thought of going to jail, guys. A 6-year-old in jail, I can't even stand the thought of that horribleness in there. And I was just like, yeah, there's no way I'm going to do that. And so I just started bawling so hard, and the manager was so mean. It's like from that day, I was so scared and traumatized from every Albertsons ever. And I like nicknamed it Albert Sins. And I was just like, yeah, I'm never going to go back to one of these places. They've traumatized me too much. And that manager made me so sad. And I can't stand the thought of ever going into another grocery store like that again. Because you know what? Yeah, and I just couldn't possibly think of having to spend the rest of my days in the slammer for stealing 20 cents worth of candy, guys. I just was not ready to be a hardened criminal yet. I was just a 6-year-old, and I had no idea what I was doing, and I was so very sorry, and I did not want to go to jail. It was so sad. So, guys, basically the moral of the story: if you try to take 20 cents worth of candy, the manager might call the police, and you might be sent to prison, guys. There's always that one savage manager that literally just drops the bomb on you if you try to take any little bits of candy, guys. It's not a good thing. So yeah, guys, that's the moral of the story. Just don't steal, and if you do steal, don't show it to your brothers. And you know what? Just don't steal. That's probably just the moral of the story. Don't steal, and then your life will be just perfect and dandy and wonderful. But I highly doubt any of you guys are 6 years old, so I don't think you'll have to worry about that. But anyway, guys, that was the story of my first time stealing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, I am sorry for not uploading on Wednesday. I've been really crunched for time. School's actually starting this week for me, so I'm kind of bummed about that. Now, guys, I will try to have a video out for you this Wednesday. I already have it written, and it should be pretty good. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys. Welcome to all of you new subscribers, and I will see you guys in a new video. Bye, guys.